A Tuesday evening, and it's Karen here. I always must admit feel a bit weird saying Karen these days. It's such a household name, isn't it? Funny enough, someone said to me the other day, now, do you ever get any grief about your name being Karen? And I said, no. And then I thought, well, probably anyone's too scared to give anyone with the name Karen any grief if the memes and all the things they say about the name are anything to go by. But no, I haven't, but I do feel odd, and when I tell people my name now, I must admit. But welcome. Tonight we are going to share another way to use your decorative mask, something I learned at the retreat and I wanted to share with you. It's always fantastic when you can use a product in more than one way that you think is the only way you can use it. So it just means you get more value. So let's flick over to the desktop and we will. So, and just grab the camera. There we go. Okay, so in your folders, which in your catalogue, in the annual catalogue on page 128, you've got two of the original sets that we have already. There was the new ones, the decorative masks, the plenty of patterns, and the basic patterns. Also in the new catalogue, the mini catalogue, we have another set of 4. So we've got 12. Hi, Andrea. Welcome. Thank you for saying hi. We have 12 altogether now, and fantastic for using with blending brushes or with embossing paste, as I showed last time. But there is one other fantastic way that I'd like to show you on how you can use your decorative masks. So let's just grab, I'm going to be making some things out of the mini catalogue, but I first of all want to create this panel that we are going to use in the card that we're going to make. So of course I have to bring over the the cut and emboss machine. Now the plates that we use are the standard large plate that we have on the bottom. Just push that over a little bit. The standard large plate, the one of the glass plates number 3. Now the mask, and this is the mask that I'm going to be using, this one here, and I'm going to pop that down. Next I'm going to pop the paper down. So the paper is going to go upside down. So if you've pre-stamped it or anything like that, you would put it upside down on top of the stencil, on top of the decorative mask. Now the next thing that we're going to be using is this mat. So these are found on page, I'm going to squeeze that into the camera there, on page 153, number 8, impression mats. So that's them there. A bit hard to see, I know, a bit close to the camera now. But these are just like a silicone mat. Now I'm going to place this on top. Now the hint I would give you is to make sure that you have your mat. Hello from the Netherlands. Welcome. What time is it over there? Morning. Must be morning. Now, sorry. One tip I'd give you is make sure you put the silicone mat way up the top like this, because you'll notice when we are winding it through, it does move backwards. But as long as you've got plenty of room for that to do that and not got it too low down, you are absolutely fine. So then we are using the top grey mat, number 4. So we'll pop that on. Now it is I'll have to stand up to do this. 9:05 a.m. Just starting off your day. Right, so this does take a little bit to get started. Always hard when you're doing it on an angle, isn't it? So I'm just winding that through. I never like doing these things on camera, I must admit. It's always so awkward. Let me just do it around this way a little bit and it'll be a lot faster. And as you can see, before I finish putting it through, that rubber mat's just come through a little bit. Okay. Hope that didn't jiggle the table too much. So if we take away the mats, And as you can see, we have got this beautiful pattern on our cardstock. Isn't that exciting? A fabulous, fabulous way to create a pattern on your paper other than an embossing folder, and a second way to use these decorative masks. Really, really love it. So let's put a card together using this. And pop it over there. Okay, so I'll show you this again now that you can see it. That was number 8, the impression mats that I used to put on top of the cardstock. I am going to be using this beautiful, where is it? I had a little marker piece in here somewhere. Actually, it's in this one. I'm going to be using this glitter paper. Now, have you seen this? This is in the celebration. So it is free with a purchase of 110 New Zealand dollars. Oh, hi, Kaz. Thank you for popping in to say hi. Enjoy your evening. This glitter paper, BeDazzling Specialty Paper, is just gorgeous. I just wanted to quickly show you something else that you can do with it. This is gold, but you can actually just get your spritzer, a bit of alcohol and some re-inker. And if you wanted to change the color, I've just got a bit of Coastal Cabana in there. You spray it like that and you let it dry. And then you can create different colored. See, this has got a blue tint to it now. Isn't that amazing? So you could do pinks or whatever color you wanted to coordinate with your project. So I'm going to be just using it as gold tonight. And we are also going to be using, let me find it, 2 free items out of this amazing catalogue, the Delicate Dahlias. Beautiful, beautiful stamp set. So let's get started. So I've done the card base. I've done a 5 by 10 inch square card. I've already popped the middle in with Night of Navy as my base and a white mat. And let me just grab, oh, here it is. I am now going to adhere the pattern piece. Hopefully you can see that. I think you can with the white. I'm going to adhere that to the front of the card. It is always exciting when you can find another use for some of your products, isn't it? I just really love finding out something new. Okay, so I have also mounted the BeDazzling onto Night of Navy. I just love this. So glittery. It's just incredible, isn't it? Right, so that is going to go on here as well. Bit of glue. Okay. Now another wee trick I want to show you. Lots of things to show you tonight. Using this beautiful ribbon, the gold shimmer ribbon. Now it can be used like this, absolutely stunning, but you can also grab one end. I'll just play until I get the right end. One of the ends, is it this one? No, I think it might be the other one. You just grab the thread, and if you just unwind it like that, you get the beautiful gold filaments like that. And it's just another way to use this gorgeous ribbon, and that's how I'm going to be using it tonight. So once again, just another way to use this beautiful ribbon. Okay, so I have pre-stamped the dahlias in white embossing. So I've white embossed it, and I haven't on this card used the the inner stamp, because if you can see here, you've got the outline and this beautiful, delicate, detailed stamp to go in the middle with the different shades and depths. It's a distinctive stamp, so it is multi-textured colours, which is fantastic. But we're going to use our watercolour pencils tonight. Masks, no, yeah, yes, Decorative Masks, that's right. You haven't had a coffee. Oh, go and have another coffee. Okay, so I have got out here the Balmy Blue and the Coastal Cabana, some of my favourite colours. I'm just going to go over first with now the great thing with these pencils is you can just be messy. It looks as though you're just going to make a big mess, obviously, when you start like this, but it really is such a fantastic tool, these watercolor pencils. I just don't use them often enough, I must admit. And just color this. So with the pencils, of course, you can leave them like this as a sort of a textured color, if that's the look you're going for. I'll just add some of this darker blue. So this is Balmy Blue. Just adding a bit there. Right, so you can always come back when it's dried as well. Hi, Linda. Sorry, I've just seen your hello. Thank you for coming. Trying to see, still haven't quite trusted this new streaming that I do to make sure that I get all the comments. So I'm trying to look at them in two places. So sometimes I just miss them. So now I'm just using the water painter and I'm just going over the pencil. And as you can see, it just blends it out. Absolutely, absolutely stunning. Just love how the color just comes out when you use the water and blends it all together in a lovely, soft color. I do like these pencils. So I've done the leaves that you can see here as well. I think it was Granny Apple Green and Pear Pizzazz. Isn't that just beautiful? I love Coastal Cabana. Love the richness of that blue. And so you can always go back and add a bit, preferably just let it dry a little bit before you go back and add in the color. But you could add some more shading and get some more depth. I know, I always say that too, Shani. I get them out for a while and think, oh my gosh, I mustn't forget about these. And then I forget about them, but they are just, I just love them. Okay. No time for coffee. Oh, well, I won't be too long. You can go and grab a coffee very soon. Okay. Yes, it's like me. I wake up in the morning and the first thing I have is my coffee. Gotta have my coffee. Okay. So obviously you could do a bit more if you wanted to. So I'm going to stick that up on dimensionals and pop that up there. Now I'm just going to put the dimensionals in the middle because I want to be able to put the leaves underneath. So I need to leave the space around the outside to be able to do that. But before I do that, I have already done this with the with the ribbon, and I'm just going to pop that there and put this on top. Actually, I might put a little bit of tape just to make sure that it stays. And there we go. Hopefully I put it in the right place. No, I need to bring it down a little bit. Oops. Fingers get everything on them. There we go. You pulled out, oh, what did you watercolor with them, Cheryl? Oh, the order again for the sandwich was you have the big white square. Hang on, I'll grab it. Let me just bring that up. You have the big, you have your big white number 1, and then you have your stencil. Sorry, you have this as well. Then you have number 3. So 1, 3, stencil, paper, and then your silicone mat, then number 4. So 1, 3, decorative mask, silicone mat, and number 4. It took me a little while to remember how to do it, I must admit. Lovely Sally Williams, who was at the resort, showed us. That was her card that we made with her, and it took me a little while to play around to remember how to do it, I must admit. Okay, so I've just popped a little bit of glue on the bottom of this leaf, and I'm just going to tuck them underneath. You can, oh yes, you can, true, on dark card and then the white pencil, true. Yes, I've seen that. It's actually beautiful. It's a really beautiful effect, actually. So, okay, one more leaf. So I don't know if dahlias come in blue. Do they come in blue? Who knows if they come in blue? I'm not sure, but I just liked the color blue. I thought it would look lovely. Now I've pre-done this already, and this is something from the stamp set, You Inspire Me. Really like that. And I'll grab some smaller dimensionals for that. And pop those on. These get caught under my nails. There we go. And one more. You Inspire Me. And then I've just used the brushed metallic embellishments from the new mini catalogue. I think these are gorgeous, just so cute. So I'm going to use the gold, of course. Where shall I put them? I've got everything down one end. Put that there. Oh, now I'm all a dither. I'll put that one there, I think. Then put that one there. And put that one there. Yep. And there we have it. So that is using that decorative mask as an embossing folder. Artist prerogative, exactly. Artist prerogative, that's a good one. No blue dahlias. Oh, okay. Oh, well, do they come in pink? Because this is the alternative card that I made. Same background, but this is stamping and using the two-step stamping with the colour pink. I think they do come in pink. Pretty sure I've seen pink ones. They are in blue, Linda. Oh, thank you. Thank you. That makes me feel better. So that's the pink one, very similar style, using the both that set. Now, this is the card that Sally Williams made at our retreat, and you can see the embossing folder, not embossing folder, the decorative mask that we used as a stencil for that. That creates a beautiful background. Perfect for this stamp set, I thought. And this is another one that I've done with the gorgeous squirrels. And I don't know if you can see that there. I've done it on another piece of cardstock just in case you can't. But that's the tree decorative mask there. I'll just put a bit of colour on it just to highlight it a little bit. But I thought that was absolutely perfect for the background for these cute, cute little squirrels. And I love that a lot of the sets in the mini catalogue have the birthday, happy birthday, not just Christmas, because I'm not quite ready for Christmas yet. So love the fact that we have other options in the mini catalogue. So those are the cards. So once again, thank you, and spritz with some alcohol, and I've just got that on the card. Oh, that's very handy, isn't it? Oh dear. Oh well. I just get oh, that's, you see, I do that sort of thing all the time. Does anyone else do that sort of thing? I actually usually do it with like an ink pad. That's usually what I do. Maybe there's some embellishment I can use to sort that out. Right in the corner there. So yes, and with your masks, so get out those masks, those decorative masks if you've got them, and give that a go. Absolutely amazing texture and alternative for using those. So thank you so much for joining me, and I would love to see anything that you might create with these masks. Thank you so much, and I will see you all again next week. Cheers.